Happy Sunday, everybody. So next week we are doing the same schedule as we have previously for our live classes. So Monday 9:30, Tuesday at 1 we have our express class with Laurier. So check out our Instagram and WLU Recreation's Instagram to find the Zoom link if you want to join us there. Tuesday at 5:45. Wednesday is Canada Day, as most of you guys know, so we are going to have a special Canada Day themed workout. We will announce the workout time tomorrow, so stay tuned Monday for that announcement on the time of that class. Then Friday at 11:45. Remember, we're using the same Zoom ID and same password for this month. So to find that Zoom ID, you can just go to our daily WOD posting, it's all there. And finally, today is the last day of our nutrition challenge. So congratulations if you made it to here. I know some of you guys kind of feel like you failed a little bit. You're like, oh man, I started having more cheat days and I didn't stick to the plan. But remember, it's a process, it's a learning curve. You're not going to be an expert the first time you try something new. So if you even switched up a little bit and you had some success, it's probably still better than you did the month previous to this one. So nothing to beat yourself up over. Hopefully you learned something, and hopefully you can carry this going forward for that healthy, balanced lifestyle. So if you guys have any stories on how you did, information on how you did, you want to let us know, please reach out, email us, email me. I would love to hear from you. We'll pass it over to Yash for today's workout.
Alright guys, short and simple, 2 movements today, wall balls and odd object carry today. 15 wall balls, so it should take you about less than a minute to get that done. Ideally, let's try and do that unbroken. The odd object carry, guys. So I want you to find something that you can pick up safely, kind of like in a bear hug position, and carry it around for 25 feet and 25 feet back. That could be a sandbag or a rice bag or anything that has a little bit of weight on it, but you can hold on to it and brace properly with. If you don't have an object, pick up a family member and just pick them up or carry them for 25 feet and then just put them back where they started from. No problem there. But we're looking for about 2 rounds here, or not 2 rounds, sorry. 2 minutes per round here, so about 5 rounds total. We got about a minute for your wall balls and about a minute for your odd object carry. So if you can push it to that 6, that'll be great. Again, it'll be dependent on what that odd object is today. I'm going to pass it over to Chris for the afterburner.
Okay, I know if I was carrying around any of my family members, they are all odd objects, I think. So that would make sense for me for sure. So thanks for that suggestion, Yash. For the afterburner today, guys, we have 3 unbroken sets. So you're going to do a 30 to 60 second hollow hold. We're going to show you guys how you can make your hollow hold more and less challenging so you can go unbroken for that 30 to 60 seconds. It should be challenging. So if you're doing 60 seconds, no problem. You're definitely ready for that next progression. So we'll go over that a little bit in the video later. And also we're doing a single arm ground to overhead for 20 reps. Remember, it's unbroken, so we're not going at full speed here. This isn't done for speed, it's just done unbroken. So you're gonna try to find a consistent pace. We'll see you next, guys, for that warm-up.
Alright, so we're here for the warm-up, guys. 2 to 3 rounds as needed. So if you feel like you're warmed up by that second round, you don't have to get into that 3rd round, just see how you feel, but at least a minimum of 2 rounds here. 60 single skips or double unders to start off with, just to get that heart rate up. After that, we're going into a plank. So 20 seconds of an elevated plank with one leg up. We're going to go into that regular plank position, so it could be, again, off our hands or off our forearms. I'm going to demo with my hands on the floor. I'm going to go into that push-up position, core nice and tight, abs tucked in, and then I'm going to lift one leg. I'm going to hold that for 20 seconds. Once I've done that 20-second hold, really bracing my core, I'm going to switch and go 20 seconds on the opposite. Just watch that you're not losing that control in the hips, so tuck the hips in, keep the rib cage down so you can keep that foot control in the same space so it's not moving around. Once you're done those 20-second planks per side there, we're gonna go into a bent over row. So a couple of variations you guys can do with this. I like doing the bent over row with that staggered lunge position. So here, I'm gonna go into about like a 3/4 lunge. I'm gonna bend over the hips, keeping my back flat, and that kettlebell is kind of in line with that shin. From here, pulling the shoulder blade down so I can set it. Then I'm gonna pull that elbow in towards my mid-back. Then I'm gonna come back down, nice and controlled, pulling in, really trying to feel the mid-back every time I pull that kettlebell in. So you're gonna do 10 on one side, then you can switch your stance and do 10 on the opposite side. Once you're done that, guys, we're gonna go in some lateral lunges. So for these lateral lunges, we're gonna get that groin fired up and open up the hips a little bit. So it's a great stretch and activation at the same time. So we're gonna take a nice wide stance here. I like to start off with my toes pointed forward at first, and then you can play around with twisting the toe out as you lunge down. So I'm gonna push my hips back, bend the knee as well, and keep that weight in that midfoot, coming down as low as I can. If I want a little bit more of a stretch, I can get that toe up, get a little lower, and then press straight up. Just watch that you're not initiating this movement with the knee, and then getting on the toe as you come down. Make sure you push that hip back, then bend at the knee, and then keep that weight distributed evenly on that foot. So avoid getting on the toe. It's kind of common to do that. So make sure that planted foot is fully planted on the floor and not just on the toe or the heel. So 5 per side there, guys, and then get back to the top again, grab your rope, go for those singles or double unders. Again, 2 to 3 rounds. If you need that third round, go for it. Or if you want to do about a 2.5 round, you can as well, but see how you feel after those 2 rounds. Hope you guys enjoy the warm-up. We'll see you guys next for the workout movements.
Okay guys, for the workout today, we have some wall balls to start. So you don't need lines on the wall up high. You don't have to follow the exact standard of 9 or 10 feet. But especially if you're in a basement or a garage or something like that. You also don't need a med ball. You can use any object. You can use any sport ball. You can even use a backpack with a little bit of something inside it. Stuff it up, make it feel like a ball if you want to give it a shot. So we're gonna go over the wall ball movement first, which is a squat. We want to think about making sure in our squat, first of all, we're going to keep our elbows in towards the body, and you're going to keep that object close. I find if you're just kind of holding your object out in front of you, the arms, shoulders get really tired. So as a little bit of a tip, if you just hold it against your chest or against your chin or kind of tuck it in against both, you're going to have you're going to give your arms a little bit of a breather. So when I come down into that squat, my knees are out, my back and chest stays tall, and my butt comes down. On the way up, I'm going to drive my hip and then drive my object up overhead, of course letting it go. So to get that thruster motion, we're coming down into that squat with control, driving the hips up and driving your head through the window. Same thing, but this time we're letting go of that object. If you guys are new-ish to squatting or you're not super comfortable with squatting, don't throw the object up too high and don't just drop down into your squat. Instead, you're just gonna come all the way down. Think about a perfect squat, start slow, pop the hip, throw your object, catch it, get reset, core tight, butt tight, control the squat down, throw it up, reset. If you feel comfortable with your squats, you guys have been squatting for a while, you feel good with it, you're gonna start stringing it together. So I'm gonna breathe in through the nose on the way down, out through the mouth on the way up, and I'm gonna try to keep it moving at a nice, consistent pace. I'm not trying to go as fast as I can there. I'm just trying to cycle it with some comfort in my breath. Okay, especially if you're going for a lot of reps, you want to definitely think about that. For the odd object carry, guys, I'm going to demonstrate with a box here today. This is going to be odd for sure, but you can use pretty much anything you have lying around the house. So first of all, whatever it is, we're going to find a safe way to pick it up. So what that means is my back's going to stay flat the whole time. I'm going to find a way to have a nice safe grip, and then I'm going to stand up with my object by pushing my legs. From here, we're going to walk however
Alright, we're here for the afterburner. 3 unbroken sets of 30 to 60 seconds of the hull hold, and then 20 and 20 single arm ground to overhead. So, good little superset here, guys. We're gonna go we're gonna start talking about those hull holds first. So, as mentioned, there's plenty of options you guys can use today instead of going for that full position or progressions that you can get up there. So I like to start off from that seated position, legs straight out. I'm going to think about first pulling in my rib cage so I can feel that my abs are getting tight. Then squeeze my legs together, and then keeping that tension, I'm going to rock back until I'm kind of just resting on that lower back, the top of my butt area. Once I'm there, that's my hollow position. So my rib cage is in, my feet are off the ground, in a nice kind of curved position here. From here, you guys can keep your arms by your sides. If you find it difficult with your legs straight, you can also bend your knees in, but make sure you're not losing that tension in your trunk, so pull that rib cage in. If you are comfortable legs straight, you can stay here and then start getting your hands overhead. Just make sure, guys, you're really trying to make kind of like a banana shape with your body and keep it even throughout. Make sure there's no bends in the knees or bends in that back. You want to keep it nice and smooth throughout. 30, 60 seconds, guys. Challenge yourself here. If you find that 60 seconds is challenging, today is the day to try to attack that weakness. So see if you can do all 3 sets unbroken. It's okay if you break, as long as you're trying to push towards that goal of trying to get it unbroken. 30 to 60 seconds. Once you're done that, guys, we're going to go into that ground to overhead, 20 per side. So this is more of a breathing, and also I'd say for the grip, depending on what weight you use today, or even what object you use. So I'm going to use a dumbbell today. One thing that I would first think about, since it's a grip style movement, try to get that hook grip in. So for that hook grip, guys, if you have a dumbbell, this would be great to use for it. It might be a little bit harder with a kettlebell, so see what you can do. If you have another object that has the same diameter, you can try this. But hook grip, guys, helps you maintain control of that weight without it moving around too much in your hand. If it moves around, it's going to make that grip a lot harder. So see if you can combat that with your hook grip. So hook grip, guys, thumb is going to go kind of perpendicular to your body, or to your hand, I mean. And then you're going to wrap those 2 fingers over top of that thumb. If you have the mobility, you can go more. Usually it's 2 fingers or that 1 finger. This will help it from not rolling up away from your hand and hold on to that kettlebell better, or that dumbbell better. So from here, guys, round to overhead, you guys can snatch or you can do clean and jerk. I'm going to go over the clean and jerk variation. So start from the floor here, chest up nice and tall. We're going to clean that weight up to that shoulder height. Elbows going to be up, hips are going to be back. From here, you can stand it up and then dip and drive that weight up. So notice I did a jerk there. You guys can do a push press as well as an option for that clean and jerk. So again, from the floor back just up tall, you clean it up, set, dip, and jerk it up, or again, push press it up. You're going to do 20 reps on one side, then you're going to pass over to the opposite hand, do 20 on the opposite hand. See if you can challenge yourself. You see, snatches are easy for you, try clean and jerks. They'll be more broken up, but it will challenge more your grip since there's going to be more stopping points of that weight. So see if you guys can try that as well today. 20 per side there, guys, and then again, remember, you want to keep it unbroken every single time. Enjoy the afterburner, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for the next workout.